Hey everyone, my name is Chris Lambert. On this channel, we talk Kanye West, and today we're talking Donda 2 updates for February 2nd, 2022. We're 20 days away from this album dropping. We'll see. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but we know people are still hard at work. There's not like a ton of huge updates today, but we have some exciting things. Like you can see here, Theophilus posting a photo that says Vocal 1, Mike Dean, do not knock. So we know that there's another room where they're doing production stuff, and now it seems that there's a room specifically for Mike doing vocal captures and vocal takes. So that's exciting. We know Mike Dean was there the other day. There was a video Theophilus took of Mike at the piano, but we haven't seen much of him. So exciting to know just he's chilling in a room, doing some work. But we also have one of Mike Dean's like longtime collaborators, like the same way that Mike had such a connection to like Dirty South hip hop back in the 90s and then Ye for the last couple decades. A lot of the 2010s, he's been working hand in hand with Travis Scott. So Travis Scott's around, which we saw the other day. We had the news that Travis Scott pulled up, was playing some beats, and now here we have visual confirmation of Travis Scott being in the studio. This is something that Theophilus deleted, but of course West Sub Ever has the photo saved, and you can see here what it was. It was just Travis kind of looking down, as Travis is known to do. And it says studio looks and styles, Travis Scott's. So yeah, the studio looks and styles implies that this was taken at the hotel where everybody else is working. It'll be interesting to see what Travis's contribution is to the album. Like we know on Donda, he contributed some vocals to Praise God, which was exciting. We know that on Yeezus, he was doing a lot of like production and influencing that was going on behind the scenes. It just is like a young kid getting an opportunity, much in the same way that Cudi had an opportunity to help shape 808s and Heartbreak. So, what role will he play here? Just contributing some vocals, doing some production, just there for a vibe and energy. We'll see, but it's cool to see him there. I know a lot of people will be excited about this, especially since it's been so long since Astroworld dropped. Just getting any kind of new Travis Scott music, especially if it's coming out on Donda 2, will be exciting. The same way that Praise God has become like perhaps the biggest success of a song off of Donda. Like who knows if that collaboration will pay off again for Donda 2. But then here we have French Montana posting a photo where you can see Ye in the left side here, and it says Montana, Ye, Moneybag Yo. 5 bombs in one night. Donda 2, Mac and Cheese 5 on the way. So it seems like maybe they have music together. Like, I don't know if this means they're collaborating on music, right? It's going to be French Montana and Ye on a song, on Ye's album, on French's album, like, or if they're all just making their solo projects and feeling the energy. And is this going to drop all in one night? Like, is everybody looking to drop on 2/22? Which would be kind of exciting just to have all these projects. They'd be competing, right, for like the numbers and the sales, but it would be like cool to see if they're all kind of collaborating the drop. I know people feel a certain way on this just because French gets a lot of flack, but I have faith in Ye. Anytime he ever has a guest feature on an album, it's almost always one of the best guest features the artist has ever given to anybody, or one of the best things they've ever done. So I imagine if Ye is going to feature French, it's going to be a fire verse. So we'll see what happens with that. And then here, out of the studio, we see that Ye's going to the airport, and he's just classic, like Donda season wear. He's got the mask on, hood up, like black jacket, black boots. He's got his home in his hand, and he's walking and getting out of the car. I don't know where he's parking. Oh, that's his Malibu house. Okay. So this is him at his Malibu house. I don't know why I know that, but and then maybe it's not the Malibu house. I don't know. But then he's walking around, getting ready to go to the airport, got his house in his hand again. And then the next thing we know, he's out in New York City. So it's Julia Fox's birthday, and Ye flew out to do this birthday dinner with her. And there's a ton of people there. And it looks like they're celebrating with all of her friends. And you see all these photographers standing behind the table. So I don't know what that is. I mean, we know that the last time Ye and Julia went out to New York together, they invited Interview Magazine to do a photo shoot. And at this point, they had only been dating for like a week. So now that they're over a month into dating, like even more photographers, and just leaning into the media kind of stuff and having a media based relationship. And she seems to be like digging it, loving it. So we have that. We also have a few more things that KKW Live has provided. We have this, which is a series of photos. You just kind of see Ye and Julia hanging out. Another video of them talking. What else? Ye standing up. So we have that. And then this one, we have just a new smiling Ye. It's always nice to see smiling Ye. Julia looking off to somebody who's talking. We have what seems like back at somebody's place. Or no, maybe this is back in the kitchen. I don't know where this is, but it's definitely not the front of the restaurant, I don't think. And Ye's kind of cuddling up on Julia as she blows out the candles to her cake. I guess this is like a studio, like an artist studio, seeing what else is going on in the background. And here we have another angle of the same thing. Her blowing out the candles, Ye moving on in, getting his happy birthday like snuggles in as everybody kind of like cheers and celebrates. Yeah, you can kind of see some of the stuff going on around. I guess those are shells, but some of the art stuff in the corner. And then that's them back at the restaurant table. Ye smiling, Julia looking off at whoever. And then brooding Ye. We just have a moment. You know, we had smile Ye at the start, and now we have brooding Ye as he's just looking off at something, right? And then all the people, again, taking photos that you can kind of see in the mirror, which is just a ton of people. But that's all that we really got today for February 2nd. A little bit of a slow day in terms of like studio news, but exciting for Ye to get to go from Los Angeles to New York City, hang out with Julia, and we'll see. I imagine he'll be back in Los Angeles like tomorrow doing something, maybe even fly back tonight so he's there to take his kids to school. But we'll continue to update you over the next couple weeks as we head closer and closer to February 22nd. But that's it for today. Until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy. Cheers.